It's the first meeting of the new 36-member cabinet with new faces.
To watch and learn, it's my first time.
One familiar face is just making a guest appearance.
I'm the Prime Minister's eyes, ears, and voice in the Prairie provinces, where I've lived my entire life.
Former Minister Jim Carr of Manitoba, now special advisor to the Prairies. The Liberals have no representation in Alberta and Saskatchewan. Two thorny issues, Bill C-69, dubbed by Premier Jason Kenney as the No More Pipelines law, and Bill C-48 on tankers.
I think there's an openness to look at the legislation.
We're not going to reopen the legislation, but we certainly are open to constructive suggestions in the context of how we implement those bills.
Before the cabinet meeting, Western relations were top of mind for the Prime Minister as he met with the mayors of Vancouver and Calgary. Naheed Nenshi says he pressed Trudeau on reforming the legislation, but didn't get a firm commitment.
This stuff is real around Western alienation. It's important and it's real. And I know that everyone understands that, including the Prime Minister.
I just get upset when people say Western alienation, because British Columbia, what we want to do is work with this government. We want to build transit. We want to build housing. We're being a little bit hijacked by kind of Alberta's agenda.
The new Natural Resources Minister in charge of pipelines prepares to head west.
Going to meet with the Energy Minister there, and then I'll be heading back next week. Because there's a time-honored tradition of Newfoundlanders who fly back and forth to Alberta.
A former Prime Minister weighed in on Western alienation too. Jean Chrétien was asked whether Trudeau should have appointed someone unelected to cabinet. He pointed to Intergovernmental Affairs Minister Chrystia Freeland.
Yes, a lady that is born in Alberta, that her father is a farmer in Alberta. So, but he is the Prime Minister of all Canadians. They decided not to vote for a Liberal. It's not us.
On a separate issue coming out of the cabinet meeting, Transport Minister Marc Garneau was one of several to address the ongoing CN rail strike. He said they were completely seized with the issue, but no one is saying whether they're looking at legislating people back to work. The ministers focused on collective bargaining in their answers. Abigail Bimman, Global News, Ottawa.